Putin Bad News. Putin's war has failed in the air, at sea, and on land. Putin's delusory special military operation was supposed to bring Ukraine to heel in 3 days. 535 days later, with Russian deaths in the tens of thousands, the Russian military now pinned down into defensive positions, and the ruble on the verge of collapsing, it's surely just a matter of time, writes Lieutenant Colonel Stuart Crawford. We are now approximately 535 days into Vladimir Putin's planned, 3-day special military operation, that began in February 2022. That statistic alone indicates that things have not gone as planned. What is the current state of play? You might call it a stalemate, at least on the ground. He was then humiliated by the mutiny of his former friend Yevgeny Prigozhin's Wagner Group, which took over Russian headquarters in Rostov-on-Don and began marching up the motorway to Moscow. This was diffused by Putin's ally, Belarus President Lukashenko, and the Wagner Group was effectively disarmed and sent into exile, but the damage to Putin's reputation was significant. Finally, Western economic and diplomatic sanctions against Russia have really taken effect. The Putin administration has been forced to look further and further, China, North Korea, Iran, to find components and materials to keep Russia's defense industry afloat. The value of the ruble plummeted and defense spending rose significantly. Russia's economy is creaking badly and may take decades to recover, if at all. All of this was a direct result of Putin's ill-advised attempt to turn Ukraine into a benign, puppet state under the domination and leadership of its larger neighbor. His personal megalomania and delusional mission to recreate a greater Russia, his version of "Make America Great Again," if you will, were doomed from the start. The problem is that no one in Putin's inner circle has the wit or guts to tell him and stop Russia's continued decline. This has always been the case with dictators throughout history. There will only be hope for peace to return to Ukraine when he is gone, either as a result of a coup or due to his ill health and waning powers. The Ukrainian Air Force is now pounding Russian defense lines along a 1,000-kilometer front line. In a slog match reminiscent of World War I, neither side is making much progress. Gains are measured in hundreds of meters, while casualties are measured in thousands. Putin's armies are trapped. Things have gone just as badly at sea. Russia's Black Sea Fleet is now essentially trapped. Putin's troubles began with the loss of his Black Sea flagship, the Moskva, to a drone attack, and have only gotten worse since. Not only has the strategic Kerch Bridge been successfully attacked at least twice by sea drones, but an increasing number of Russian naval ships have also been attacked despite increased defensive measures. His ships can no longer access much of the Black Sea. Things aren't much better in the air. The Russian coup de main operation to capture Hostomel Airport near Kyiv failed miserably, with several of their helicopters shot down. The Russian Air Force was created primarily to counter NATO operations by defeating Western aircraft. Ukraine's President Zelensky has proven to be a master of public relations and media soundbites, whereas Putin's appearances on state-controlled media appear staged and insincere. Ukraine's command of the information age is overwhelming,